Hey guys, I'm back with another review and I am so excited, and you obviously already know why because you've seen the title of this video and you obviously know what I'm reviewing. So I did take the packaging off of this just so I could check the authenticity. 100% authentic, which means the site that I got it from I'm going to be leaving to you guys because by far the cheapest price that I've found so far. Guys, I'm so excited for this. It's a Smok GX 2.4 kit. I'm going to be going through the whole thing with you. Like, I haven't opened it yet. Like, I literally, here's the wrapping paper that I literally just taken off to look at the authenticity code. Ooh, buddy. So mine is green because I have a green Apocalypse RDA. And odds are I am going to be trying, because I know this comes with, what, the Big Baby, I do believe. Let me just double check myself so I'm not stupid. Yeah, the Big Baby Beast, which a lot of people say is great, and I haven't, I vaped on a Baby Beast. I didn't have like a Big Baby when it came out. Oh, this box has got some weight to it, so I'm gonna scooch it back here for a second. Sorry for that noise, that was my laptop. I'll kind of put it down so you can see what I'm doing. Scoot it back a little further. All right, so this is the Smok GX 2.4 kit. So I'm gonna open this up. Oh, look at that. Look at how sleek that is. Oh my god, guys. Just look at the finish on this tank. All right, for you guys, look at that. That's crazy. Now, I've been curious about this mod. Look at how, oh my goodness. This mod, one of the sleekest that I've seen. Ooh, the fire button's not clicky. It's just like, you push on it. Doesn't click, which I don't like clicky buttons, so that's a plus for me. I really like that. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so that's not all. This comes with the Big Baby as well as a replacement coil. I think the replacement coil is a T8. It is a T8. I love the T8 coils for the Baby Beast. It's one of my favorites. So you got your battery safety label. Here's another verification card. And it's also the warranty as well, to say Smok shipped it. And this would be the instruction manual. Not that I'm going to read that. Got a cord for firmware updates. This is not for charging. I cannot reiterate that enough. With mods like these that use external batteries, do not use this for charging. The eLeaf Aster I have owned. That's a single 18650. For single ones, I could say you'd be safe to use it for charging, but I would not use it for anything that's a dual. You have a nice little vape band here. Next is the O-rings and the gasket for your Big Baby for the top fill. And then you get the back battery cover. So this right here, I'm going to take it out of the bag so you guys can see. This is what will turn your GX 2.4 into a 4 battery mod. Guys, I am so stoked to be doing this with you guys. I'll bring you up back to face. So excited for this. I'm gonna take already took the batteries out of my Maxo. Yes, they're a little dead, but I think what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna get the little screen protector off of here because I'm a bad person when it comes to mods and I hate when there's a screen protector on it. It looks so sleek. I cannot get over that. It looks so sleek. So I'm going to be doing this in 2 and 4 battery mode just to give like weight comparisons. So if you guys are looking for like dimensions and stuff, like all the dimensions are on Smok's, site, but I'm going to read them off here for you just so I can because I know some people are going to want to hear them now rather than later. So let's revisit these just because I don't want to. Who wants to actually measure this stuff, So the dimensions we have for the 2 battery mode, it's going to be 87 millimeters in height and 46 millimeters in width. And then it says depth. So up top length is going to be, or no, that's width. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. This right here is going to be 26 millimeters. And then when you get the battery cover on, does it actually say that? It doesn't tell you what measurements are when the battery cover's on, I don't think. So that's what it looks like when it's small. Here we go. Okay. So 87 millimeters in height, 46. Now, when you put the 4 battery on, it's going to be same height. The width is going to be 59 millimeters, and the depth changes to 44. So the weight does go up. So like, I don't know what grams is. Like, I'm in America. I don't use grams. So for the 2 battery mode, it's 137 grams. I think it's got to be with batteries in it, because like that doesn't feel that heavy. And then, it's a 205 with 4 batteries. All right, so I'm gonna see what coil comes pre-installed with this, because odds are, oh boy, that is on there. I have not messed with a baby beast in a minute. Yeah, this isn't the coil that I want. Goodness, guys. Boy, they really wrench these coils in here. Okay. I'm trying my hardest to get this out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna be that guy, and don't judge. But don't do this either. This is awful. I would never, ever, ever tell somebody to do this, ever. That's all it took was a little bit of pliers. Oh boy, oh boy. So this is the 0.4 ohm. I think that's the Q4. I love the T8 coils, so obviously that's what I'll be putting in here first. And today I'm going to vape on some. I will use my RDA towards the end, but just starting out so I can give you guys like a full review of the whole kit, like big baby and everything. I'm going to be using that for most of it. So the big baby dimensions, for those of you wondering, it's got 5 milliliter juice capacity, which is really, really good. It's going to be 56 millimeters in height, 24 millimeter diameter, and it weighs 60 grams. So we're going to try this in 2 battery mode first. Okay. Now I'm also going to go over the interface with you guys. So I have not reviewed any Smok products. So unlike a lot of big YouTubers, I can't tell you, go look at my one Smok video, it's all the same. I can't do that. So I'm gonna lock my batteries in place. Nice little, so we had the screen come on. So 5 clicks on. 5 clicks on. And then it's going to tell you GX24. So this has got volts, ohms, and amps. It's also got your mode, your puff counter, which it already says I have 9 puffs. Not sure why. It's also got a really, really nice battery meter. And it's got your wattage. So if you want to go into the menu, you click 3 times. You got mode, puffs, settings, power. So to power this off, you're gonna do is, this is the way I would do it. You go to power, hold it, power on, power off. So that's gonna turn it off. If you just want to do the 5 clicks, that's not gonna turn it off. That's gonna lock it. So you power it on, and then when you go to lock it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna lock. Click it 3 times, and it goes back to mode. There is a way. I think it's, hold on. So a quick way to unlock it is hold the wattage down and wattage up button. Like I said, I have not really messed around with Smok stuff other than the tanks, so bear with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to lock it. I've watched enough to like... Maybe you hold down the power button. The wattage down, but is it not that? There's a shortcut. I know a lot of other YouTubers talk about it. It's when you hold, okay, you hold the fire button down, and then it'll bring up this, you have to hold it down for a bit, and then it'll bring that up, and then you let it either click hold on it, or just let it go and it'll do its own thing. I'll turn that back on for you guys. So back to the menu. Let me unlock that again. Okay. So it's got mode. We're going to click on that. It's got wattage mode, temp mode, the memory mode. So I don't really mess with temperature control mode. So when you go to wattage mode, you go to normal, you have different strengths. You have normal, hard, soft. I'm going to be doing normal. Unlock that because that's annoying. Okay, you go back to mode. Go to temp mode. You'll hold it. You can set your wattage strength here. I don't know a whole lot about temperature control mode, so I don't really know what it does. But if that means anything to you guys, you can pick for nickel. And then you set your resistance. I think. I don't know what that is. So you can go 310 degrees Celsius. You go back down. Fire it as low as... Let me see what the lowest setting for Fahrenheit is for you guys. The lowest setting for Fahrenheit is 200 degrees. Highest for Celsius is 315. So you go back to... So this is your... You can set your puffs. You never have any puffs right here. You already have 9. It's asking you if you want to reset your puffs. You hit like yes or no. I hit yes because there shouldn't be any puffs on mine anyway. So we're going to go back to, you can go to settings. You have screen time, screen lock, contrast to make it, and then you can set your ohms and lock it. And then you also have your download for adjustable, upgradable firmware. So there's all that. You can also set stealth mode, which will just make it to where you can fire it and it won't have the screen on. Screen time 60 seconds. I like that. So I'm going to turn this back to wattage mode. Normal strength. All right. So today, bear with me, guys, because I'm going to be vaping a 6, which I haven't been doing for like a week or so. I'm trying to get any of this on my brand new mod. Oh, it's already just overflowing. That's always a nice freaking have, huh? All I wanted to do was prime my coil, and that shit happened. Alright, I'm going to prime my coil real quick. I just like to put a little bit on the top, not too much. Just to kind of get the coils a little wet. Oh, it's going to come out the air hole because I'm stupid with dripping this. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to put the top of my Big baby on. And just so you know, I know a lot of people that have the big babies are going to agree with me out there. It is really hard to get the top of of any baby beast tank on. So it's going to be rough. It always is, but you know, just kind of push through it. So let me fill up my tank. Again, haven't used a baby beast in a while. Be sure you're not dripping down the middle of the tank either. You do that, you're going to get a mouthful of juice. I tell you what, Smok, you guys need to make better gaskets or bigger holes, something to make this easier on us back home. Because the juice I'm using has a really, really big, dripping tip. I will say one of the things I like about the big baby already is the size of this mouthpiece. Look at that. That's freaking huge. Freaking awesome, too. So, let's get back to filling this. Okay. For now, I'm just going to do this. Again, I wouldn't do this unless you really want to. I'm going to pull out the gasket and try to drip in that way. Look at that, that worked. Got a little crap from the screwdriver on there that I used to pull out the gasket. So I'm gonna let this sit here for a second. Okay, well that's interesting. So my mod just turned off for whatever reason. So that's going to be an issue with me. Because all I did was screw on the tank and now it's dark. There we go. Please check battery. That means one of the batteries is positioned right. Or I didn't put the casing back on right. I'm going to guess that I didn't put the casing back on right. This is what I have to guess. Okay, well, this is all good that I'm like seeing this now because I don't know if my batteries are too big. I guess the battery's sitting in just fine. So it clicked in. It's back on. Prime my coils. Batteries are looking good. So you pick, it's going to ask you what, if it's a new or old coil, you're going to pick new if it's a new coil for you. So this is reading out at 0.16 ohms. Smoke, I think you guys, what would you say? Between 50 and 110. Just to break this in, we're going to start it out at 60. Or no, we'll do 70. Because in increments of 0.1 unless you hold the wattage up and down button. So, all right, guys, let's see how it works. Phenomenal flavor off the Big Baby, I tell you what. And it's also neat that it gives you a timer at the bottom for how long that my inhale was 1.5 seconds. That's because it's a 6. I haven't made a 6 in a while, so this is it's very lightweight, and for what you're getting, like, this is very versatile. I'll see if I can do a bigger hit for you guys. For a tank that small, the cloud's fucking ridiculous. So, yeah, that's in 2 battery mode. It's pretty compact, fits very nice in my hand. I know I just fucked with the batteries, but let's go ahead and put it in 4 battery mode. So power off. Make sure your batteries are in there snug, because I didn't exactly get it in there just right. It looks like it's a little particular about the way that the batteries go in, because my batteries are pretty charged. Make sure they're in there like snug fitting, because if not, then it's going to tell you to check your battery, and then you're going to have like, be able to use it and stuff. So the inside of this, take your first battery and you put it in. Positive side goes up. Actually, I think the ribbon might have gotten in the way. I think that might have been what it was. So pop, it goes up in that side. And then negative goes up this side. All right, we're putting this thing in 4 battery mode. Let's see how it works. So you connect it there. You're gonna have to push the bottom button in to get it to connect. There we go. So I got it turned on. So this one, compared to my Maxo, like hand in hand, the Maxo is a little weightier in my opinion. Like, as far as this one, it's about the same grip I'm gonna have if I have it on my Maxo, but my hand, I can literally just hold it like this and push on the palm of my hand to get a hit. Actually, I can't because I wasn't holding it right. So then there's that. Still spectacular. When you put the 4 batteries in, this is really nice. So it monitors A, B, and C, D. It gives you a little more accurate battery reading than like the Maxo would, because the Maxo will give you like 3 bars. This one will actually gauge the battery levels of the batteries together, which is really, really nice in my opinion. So this, I would absolutely buy this kit again in a fucking heartbeat, guys. Like, I love everything about it. Just great flavor, great vapor production off the Big Baby. I had the Baby Beast and I liked it when I had it. I'm this will probably be the only tank that I keep because it's the only one I've got, like the only one I bought, because I'm not using my TFV8 anymore. Just out of curiosity, I'm just doing this for you guys. This baby beast already scratched my mod. Are you joking? Better be joking. No, it's just a little dust. Just for you guys, I'm going to put my Apocalypse on there and see how it looks. Need to wipe the bottom off. Don't want to get juice on my brand new mod. So I'm vaping. If you're wondering what I'm vaping, I probably already said it, but it's Jellyfish by Major League Drip Club. Their juice, that's the only one I've had, but I've talked to a lot of people. They really love it. Those guys are really cool. I've talked to them multiple times. I'll be reviewing more of their juice once I have more money. All right. So this is with my Apocalypse on it. Look at that. Different shades of green, but you know what? I still think it looks great. So this is a new coil. This is reading at 0.194. What's nice about these is that it also tells you the amps and everything, which is handy if you are a person who likes to build. This is a regulated mod, obviously, but it's going to tell you your amps. It rounds out the ohms to 3 decimal places. The volts is also out to 3 decimal places. So right now the volts is at 3.499. That's going to get turned up. I normally vape this at 125. So we'll take it down to there. Okay. You know, obviously it's going to taste the same. It's just a different mod, but I like the way it looks. It sits, my Apocalypse sits flush. There's a little bit of a gap right towards the edge over here by the fire button, but you know what? It's so minuscule. Unless you're super picky and you notice that kind of stuff, and that's the stuff that you don't like. I didn't notice it until I really looked at it. I've got to tell you, this is my new favorite mod. The Maxo is going into retirement after this because this thing just takes the cake. Like, I love my Maxo. I've had it for so long. I'm probably going to keep it just in case, you know, I get an extra run into some money, get some extra batteries for it or something. Have something to like vape on. But this mod, guys, this is just a well-made product. Absolutely well-made. I love the battery system. There's battery holes down here for venting. When you have 4, you get 3 holes. When you have 2, you only get 1 hole. But obviously, unless you're running it at stupid high watts, you don't really need anything more than 1 set of 3. But this, like, look at just how sleek that is. Like, the paint on it and everything, just fantastic. And the battery system is easy. That's another thing. That's my one con, is that I did have some trouble, obviously, with my mod, like being all weird because I didn't put the batteries in the way it wanted it to. I think it's because I had the ribbon in the way. I'm not sure, but think about that. Just throwing that out there. Completely subjective, guys. This is all my opinion. The fire button down here does not fire. It's up here right at the top. So that's where it fires from. It's not like the Alien where it's like half the fire button you can hit, it fires. Like, no, it's towards the top. So like you have to be intentionally. You have to have your hand up there to actually hit it. But overall, guys, this mod I'm so wildly impressed with it. Just baffled by how great this is. I knew it was going to be a good mod. I did not expect it to be this awesome. And Smok, you guys have always made great products. I will take that to the grave because I've always loved your tanks. I've always looked at your mods. I've always watched reviews on your mods. I've always liked the reviews and the things that I've heard about your mods. I'm going to put this vape band on here just because. But it's just absolutely amazing, guys. Like, I cannot tell you how impressed I am right now because of this. And it is just, it's ridiculous flavor out of these T8 coils. Like, I have always loved the T8 coils. Another Plus, about the Big Baby, which this would be in any other review with the Big Baby or the Baby Beast, the coils for these two are interchangeable. Baby coils obviously go in the Big Baby. So if you have both tanks for whatever reason, I don't know why you would, but if you do, then you can switch coils. You can buy coils at once for both of them. I'm actually going to take I'm taking my RDA off of this just because I want to vape on that tank a little more. Just because obviously I haven't been vaping a 6 because normally I drip it, but out of this, dripping it versus, hitting it out of a tank, it's totally different. Anybody who drips will tell you that. And I'm going to take this back down to 2 battery mode just so it's a little more compact. Let me get this button off here. Take that out. Slap this back on here. The other thing that I think is a con is the battery doors don't just snap back in. Like, you have to hold the button to put it back on. So, guys, this review is coming to a close, but this is what I was so amped about, and obviously I had a great reason to be amped about it. It is just a fantastic kit for what you're getting. Even if you don't want the 4 battery part of it, the 2 battery setup with the Baby Beast is just utterly spectacular. Well, now I have to... That's another thing. If you switch from an RDA to the tank a lot, you're going to have the problem of, like, you're going to have to say it's a new coil each time. That way it'll read the ohms differently. I'm going to take this down to about 75 watts. And we'll do it down to 80. Let's see how it is at 80. Hopefully I don't get any dry hits out of this. That's like 4 hits in a row at 80 watts. Not even remotely dry. Completely saturated. It can keep up with that. It can, like I said, anywhere between 50 and 110, I do believe, with these T8 coils. The Q4 is a 0.4 ohm, and it's anywhere between, let's say, 40 and 80. But guys, this review is, I've just been so amped for this review, and obviously you can see why. This is such a great kit, from a great manufacturer. I've loved the tanks that I've had by them. I had the Baby Beast, I bought the Cloud Beast. Obviously I put the Cloud Beast into retirement, but that's because I started dripping. But this is going to be my go-to when I want to have a tank, because I can just have it sitting, pick it up and go. And I'm not a tank guy anymore. Like, I've moved to drippers, but for as small as the Big Baby is compared to like my Cloud Beast or something, with this mod, like, who wouldn't want it? It's hands down, like, my favorite thing now. My favorite mod. And the Maxo I've had for almost a year now. And I was thinking, once I ran into some money, like, I was gonna get something big to review on here, and this is it, guys. This is what I was so hyped for you guys to see. Like, it's literally technically my second hardware review as far as like mods and stuff goes, because my first one was the Apocalypse and that didn't go very well. But this, I'm gonna say, is one of the best reviews I've done, because I've taken you through like most of what the functions of the mod are. Obviously I try to go in depth. If I missed something, I'm really sorry. I'm still getting used to like reviewing. This is my first mod I reviewed on here, so I like research it as much as I could. Look at that vapor production from a T8 coil. Now I really want to pick up a pack of T6s, because I know those have come out and I've heard those are really good for flavor and vapor production, so I want to check those out. Let me get my batteries out of this. But if you guys have any comments for me and what I can do better when I'm reviewing the mods, because I try to do close-ups. I know my camera isn't that great. I'm looking into getting a new one eventually. I don't know when that's going to happen, because recording cameras are really expensive, so this is all for my laptop webcam. I will tell you, getting batteries out of this thing, it's a little bit of a hassle. Just from the way that the mod is set up. But yeah, guys, like, this is what I was like super excited about. It's just been, I've literally been, waiting to just see this show up at my door so I could like bring it on here and show you guys how stoked I am for it and how awesome it is, because it's, like I said, I've said it again. Like, I've said it, I'll say it again. Hands down, my new favorite mod. Granted, I've only got one other one to deal with, but like, that one's probably going to be going away. And I just got a new mod shield for that tells you anything. So that about does it for this video. I hope you guys really liked it. If you, before I say anything else, age-old question, as every vaping YouTuber does this, if I lost this, would I buy it again? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I buy it again. Abso-fucking-lutely, I would buy this again. For what you get, and I found at the cheapest store, like I said, it was authenticated. Personally, like, I personally authenticated this from a new authentication thing that Smok is doing. I got it from my Vapor store. I'll leave a link down in the description to where you can find it. They're selling them for $72.99, which they're retailing, and I think on Smok's site for like $110. Let me double check that fact just so I'm not like leading you guys astray. But okay, well, that's not right. Okay, so most websites are selling them for like, most of them are selling them for $110. I found this one for $72.99. It's about $78 after shipping and stuff. And the shipping is really fast. Like, I ordered this, I think last week. Sorry, it was a hair in my mouth. And it got here today. So it was a fantastic purchase, I believe, on my part. And I will, if you guys like, I will follow up with this with another video. And just like after, a couple days or so, and tell you if I'm still liking it, or after a couple of weeks, because I feel like a couple of days isn't really going to do anything. But yeah, absolutely, I would 100% buy this again if I had the money. I don't have money right now. So that's why I've been really skimping out on my reviews, guys, and I really apologize for that. Like, I am trying to pay my dues and do shit for college and stuff, so I don't know, who knows? I might run into some juice along the lines here in a couple of days or so. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you some insight to what this mod is actually like. And I will, another note, I keep forgetting things to tell you guys, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm planning to start doing weekly live streams with Wes at Vapor Station. So be on the lookout for those. It's going to be on my off days when I don't work and stuff. So I'll probably put a post on Instagram on the days that I'm doing it. If you follow me on Instagram, it's at Freezer Peaches. Don't laugh at my name. But follow me on there. You'll get notifications for that kind of stuff. And I'll be sure to like let everybody know like where I'm going with like juice reviews and stuff. If juice reviews are coming up, I'll put those up there too. I normally I'll post a really like artsy picture and then have the caption will like tell you like, hey, doing a live stream tonight, or hey, juice review coming up tonight. It just depends. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time with some more juice reviews, because I know I'm not going to have any money for any more like mods or anything coming up. So all right, guys, well, go check out my CVR team on Instagram. It's in my bio if you follow me on Instagram, like I said, at Freezer Peaches. And I will catch you later.